killed. Give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my houses. Yes, you said so. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but that's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was not our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles are making it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get Your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I'm back gonna be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Bondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Just dish served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was design fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new pair of bells. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog.
Start it up. All right, shalom, shalom. Welcome to one more episode of the Conflict Zone. All right, this week now we're looking at topic says natural disasters. You know, natural disaster in its destructive part after its destruction creates an opportunity for renewal. All right. So it gives you an opportunity to rebuild, to do things another way. We don't want to say the same way because obviously something went wrong. So that's why it gives that destruction. But you know, it still gives an opportunity to rebuild. And you know, the ground zero for our Melissa in Jamaica was St. Elizabeth. It is still the most devastated area, the most devastated town in after Melissa. And probably it is the most devastated town in the Western Hemisphere right now from a natural disaster. Also, you know, we're looking at some scriptures where the Most High tell us certain things. You know, you'll be cursed in the cities and cursed in the field. So we're going to jump into some before and after pictures for the town of Black River. And maybe the first thing I will do is pull up Deuteronomy. But with Deuteronomy 28 and 1. We have some internet issues, so we're going to have to ask you to bear with us a bit. Nothing gets into the Bible. Nothing gets into the Bible. I'll have to do it on the phone. Come on, come on. It's on the phone. Wait around a minute. 28 and 1. Okay. You can't take the chance to do it. Okay. Okay. Right, so Deuteronomy 28 and 1, share this stamp, and said that we should keep all the laws of God. It says, "It shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth." So if we keep God's laws, we'll be on high. But don't keep it, we'll be kicked out of the land, and these curses shall be a sign upon us. Now, as you all know, we didn't keep the laws, so we were kicked out. The Israelites were kicked out of the land. The Israelites, not the Israelis. The Israeli is still in there. That is a set of people who name themselves off the land. We weren't named from the land. We were named from bloodline. All right, 12 minutes in. All right, so the Most High said we should keep all the laws and statutes and the commandments. Jump down to 16. In verse 16, he said something else. He said that we curse, Deuteronomy 28 and 16. He said, "Curse in this city, curse shall thou be in the city, and curse shall thou be in the field." Why him say that? Let me go to 15. And then you might see why him say that. 15 said, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." So curses will take you, and those curses is, verse 15, is going to follow you whether you are in a town, whether you're in a town or you're in a country. First shall thou be in the city, first shall thou be in the field. Next thing is jump into before and after. Where should we start? Have some nice before and after. All right, before me go into, I have to big up a man then who do the shoot there. Who's that? Them name, Jamaica Walk by. That group of students, I think the Black I Am start as just a little one man just take up his phone and thing and just start walking and kill stuff. And just start showing the street. People from all over the world watching live on YouTube. A couple years ago, I remember we also watching a channel. A couple years, I don't remember exactly how many years ago, but
know him was a blogger from a long time. And he did videos of, he made video content of just the ordinary streets in Jamaica, wherever. And now he is, digging the game on the Jamaican standard. So right now, use his take to show you what the town was like before the disaster. Various aspects of the town, different buildings and so on, and what it is like now after the disaster. To Jamaica, what? We're not using the consummate money here, so we're just using it for educational purposes. It's not for monetary gain. We're just showing our viewers the lost business opportunities, the lost businesses in Black River, which create the way for new business. Every time we say that, we smile, you know why? Who can tell me why I smile every time I say create opportunity for new business in Black River? Does anybody really want to go back to that seaside to the business? A lot of the beach houses them seem to be abandoned. But well, people will still come. I mean, they can build seawalls, but not the way how them build them seawall. Them take the seawall from maybe about 3 feet out of ground. But that's not the way you build seawalls, You're supposed to build them piles. You're supposed to use piles along the seashore. Some pile will drive out some 50 feet. You drive them till them buck, drive them down to bedrock. And you build on top of that, above that. And so you're supposed to really take them. So if the government really going back there to build, it won't be a heavy, which it will be good for modern time here, of course. Some serious engineering work, building a town, setting the foundation, opportunities now to plan the proper sewage. And you know what's the interesting thing? Normally you're building in a town or in an area, any area, like in Jamaica, what Jamaica you would be doing in Jamaica? You would do your plan and submit it to the municipality or the local government, or what we call the parish council. If in the Kingston was a parish council, there's a municipality, and Portmore is a municipality. So you would submit your ideas in drawing to them for approval. Black River is a situation now where that get wiped out. So how it all going on? Is either you're going to allow people to come in and build at will. So in other words, the government just come repave the roads, everybody build. But from an engineering perspective, this is the time now, best time for them to do some proper sewage and drainage planning for the town before those buildings go back. They could get wider roads and you could have proper sewage lines and proper drainage before you build back. Right, so like I tell you, in every adversity, there is an opportunity. There was an adversity 2,000 years ago when we were kicked out of Jerusalem, but it creates an opportunity for God to know, show the world who Him really choose. Because everybody else in that land, it's an opportunity for God to know, show the world who is the Israelite that He choose. Well, not who He choose, who He had chose to be in that land, and put them back in front of all mankind. So then when we just now be quiet, God would have spoken. I'm not sure how this thing up. The mic and the camera just mute a while ago. Oh, but I didn't touch it. Black. Playing and it's not coming up on the screen. Yes. Hold on. No. There's a lovely park with trees and park benches. Yeah, everything actually is by the bar, by the beachside. Around the picnic, things like that. I don't have anybody come and picture you like, not your one hour. All of them. If you Texaco station, Texaco gas station. So,
That same place that they were showing you before, before this scene. This is the same church, the same bell tower, then call the chamber of all that shit. Right there, you have it. Now, I want you all to take note in this video as well. What the black people in general doing in the town. They are the flatfoot hustlers, the ones that is cursed in the town. Right across from the church. Over this, when you're looking across it, that was where the park was at. Where you see the nice fence and the trees and the people sitting on the park bench. That is it. Mm. All the nice park that was here, that white house. There's the park. Right, this is the park. This is the area which saw the destruction before. Now I'm showing it to you again. Yeah. Take a look at this building right here. This building right here is the bathroom. Brown, with the brown building right here that you're looking at. Right, this is the bathroom. So bathroom, 2x2 windows. All right, watch now. Remember that bathroom was beside some big trees. This tree looked like some kind of willow tree or something like that. And two park bench. So there was a park bench and the bathroom there right there. So you know they build it as a park. You're in the park, then they want to go relieve yourself. You don't go behind a tree and there's a bathroom there. Watch now. Okay, look at this now. This is the same bathroom now. You know. Turn over. So the place look nice with the trees, some tree, and the park bench. This is the place now. See coming look at this section, this side there is the impact side. She came in and washed, slapped that side then real bad, knock it over. Right, and then the church, the park was right across from the church. Church is on, it's like a landmark where you could use to find you know, the orientation, where you are in the town. And of course, it was built by slaves. Huh? Come on. It's not like the park is just by the park. Here in the distance again, same church again. But this is
from another angle. This now look like so we can talk about probably is one of the market. And it don't look like the fish market. Yeah. Oh, this is a plaza. That's it. Okay, thank you. Right. You hear the Christian music pumping in the background, and then you can't get me again. Interesting, the slaves them singing that song. Well, it was playing in something. The most I promised the slaves freedom from their separation. So this is what they mean by now cursing the city and cursing the field. So you know really hustling. You don't have any of these buildings in the city doing any business. You're doing flat foot hustling. You notice the buildings them look um that's why they always say the historic town of Black River. Some historic buildings right there in the town, you know. So this was how these buildings looked before the hurricane. So now there's the church again. All right, now take a look at this. North Street and High Street. So that road that is running parallel to the sea, that would be not High Street. And that road going north, well, not facing north, it's on the north. So it's North Street. Watch it.
not show you anything like I just lock off the camera and the mic without and it was mute. Mm. All right, so we're jumping on scripture. But, like I said, the things the hurricane, the internet is distorted, come back fully. Maybe water still in it. Maybe water still in them cable and thing. Um, scripture. We're into Isaiah 41 or 8 to 12. Isaiah 41 and 8. But thou, Israel, I'm not sure what's on. Camera is on and mic is on. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. So you see, people who love talk about Israelites being spiritual Israelite, and that's stupidness. It says the seed, Jacob is the seed of Abraham, meaning offspring, bloodline. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof. That was Abraham. Chief men, meaning, take him out of rulership or good position. And said unto thee, thou art my servant. I have chosen thee and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. For the Most High promise to strengthen us and uphold us and so on and so forth. So, these opportunities that are representing itself hopefully will give us bigger, stronger, better opportunities in the cities. And our government should help our farmers to be better farmers. That's what our government should be doing. As a matter of fact, it's in their interest, it's in the interest of our leaders to really invest in farming, in our farmers right now, because trust me, a couple months down the line or whenever,
Famine don't face the West, isn't it? If we're going to have famine facing the West, where do we want to stand then? All right, verse 11. Verse 10. So, those of us who go through some serious experience during the hurricane here, the Most High is telling you, verse 10, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. So that's why I hear me tell people now. Don't sit on the roadside looking out for aid and blah, blah, blah. Just looking out for aid. Look to God. Call upon God. Not a Christian God. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Because you are an Israelite. Call upon him as an Israelite. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. 11. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed. And there's nobody love burn incense in a business place like the Chinese. They love burn incense in a business place. And confounded, they shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. So, these devastation is in these towns. Who do you think get it the hardest? The man on the top of the tree, when the tree falling, is him get the hardest bounce. But the Most High is telling his people, don't be dismayed, man. I am going to strengthen you. All right, so touch back the same video again. So here's the supermarket. Lucky in the supermarket. The supermarket I get some in there. This was Wukai supermarket. Where's Lucky in? It's in here. Down the courts. That's not courts color. Oh, it's courts. Oh yeah, black and white video. It's on this color. This not courts color. Alright, so this bakery right here. I see a black man in the bakery there. Man gonna find Rockers. Sunrise Wholesale and Bakery. This is it. You just see these two courts across the road. Beside it. There's courts beside it. This is how it looks now. This is the courts building that you just saw on the before photo. The water, do it. Sea water. Run through it. Of course, people then go through and salvage
take out, but them want to take out. Man, let's keep it for a long. This is another section of the town. A billionaire one then. Ice factory, no, that was the ice factory. But I believe there one. Oh, this was the fish market to my left here, so. Yeah, that's the fish market to the left. Blackfoot was large being Israelites again. And over here now, where there's the park, this is the market. No, this is look at this now. This is the market, you know. This is the after effect of hurricane. And the same, see the two container them they were stuck on each other. Then they fall off. Alright, where the fish market was. You have to have protected the area. Wildlife protection. That's the fish market where the ladies, you saw the ladies sitting down in front of them bucket and thing. The blue top building there. And right across from it was the market, and that is the market. A steel frame structure. Steel frame structure. That's the market. That is it after hurricane. Melissa. There is the containers here. No, the container they stand up on in the same way. And I get kick over. Well, I'm not doing there, there's no talk. It's just plain news. Cannot really missing anything on the other. So that's the market. You show the before picture of the market. This is the after picture. No, I mean, I thought I was supposed to let them steel frame building and so on. But you see, the sea came in with stones. A lot of coral. Them stones they are spilling the water in the air like a missile. And a clap down where to clap down. But you know, for the most I just getting us used to destruction because when you read the Bible and telling that the last days, a fire more using them. But you know, there'll be some destruction before the fire. And there will be bodies to be buried after. Just like the scripture said. So here's another before picture of the market again. Same market, you know. You go inside of the market. Showing a various stalls. You know, the Israelite. This is the Israelite business opportunity. And little hustling spot. Because just like the scripture says, you are cursing the city. So that you can afford. This is the same spot after the hurricane. So there is a videographer. No, one of him I think him separate. He moved with some other bloggers. And then about alone since hurricane.
I hear him walking you through the market before the hurricane. You can see the steel, them big steel them in the market. You can say, oh, if anything, we can come as a come refuge, you know. This is a strong building. That's the impression you would get. People have them goods out for sale and the rest. Like a Jamaica shirt and Jamaica colors. And so all them business, all them little opportunity the people have to feed themselves. Done. All these opportunities gone. Like a cage place and over them put up them books and thing. Jerk man. No matter what going on, a jerk man. There has to be a jerk man, unless you're in Jamaica. All right, bathroom. We give them a nice bathroom. I think about $1 billion they spend a couple months before the hurricane completing this project. About $1 billion to give them a good market. And what happened? Gone. You never know when destruction coming here, man. You get a hurricane warning, yes, but what is it going to leave behind? You don't know. All these black people hustling spot. You have them food out and things. So the government can produce. Goodly Jamaican produce. Here they are. Here you have it now. This is the after, man. After the hurricane. This is what is left. Alright, we'll jump in our next picture again. At least the metal thing style, some style these, you know. And the metal style stand up. But what you see though, these styles in all this rubble. So all these probably will get, unless them salvage it, but they might just get thrown out. Somebody burning fire and the fire when this try to start. So the sea came in now and did all this. We're not government building them things, they build near sea. The sense of the structures, man. Use the piles. You can build seawall. Can build seawall. And it would hold back. Not that you can't stop it fully, you know, but
It will take off a lot of the pressure of these buildings. But we could also raise the land. Raising the land requires dumping stage. That's another story. All these. I'm jumping on another scripture. Sometimes we close up. Isaiah 50 and 4. Isaiah chapter 50. Isaiah chapter 50. Isaiah 54 and 4. Yeah. Isaiah 54. Isaiah 54 verse 4 says, Fear not, telling us not to fear, for thou shalt not be ashamed. He's saying that we shall not be ashamed. So don't be afraid, man. You won't be ashamed. Neither be thou confounded. Meaning, what you hear us telling you the truth. So if we were confounded, then it means that in the end it will prove that what we are saying is false. And it says that we will be confounded. So we're telling you now that, the Most High will lift you again. It's going to happen. For thou shalt not be put to shame, for thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shall not remember the reproach of thy widowhood anymore. So, better days coming. That's what the Most High is telling us as His people. They're telling us that we won't be ashamed, we won't be confounded. And thou shalt not be put to shame, or thou shalt not be put to shame. Right? So, which is why I'm liquid at them to the hurricane at first, because the mother nation too, and they will get some serious lick. And when they get them seriously, well, those of us who is join with them go and get lick with them. But if we not join with them, they won't be hit with them. Wow. Even though I'm feeling pains. Alright, let me draw one more scripture. Zephaniah 3:19 to 20. Book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee. Here the Most High put it. He will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. So He is going to build back our praise and our fame in every land that where they have been put to shame. So just know that better day is coming. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, say the Lord. Say the Lord. When I turn back your captivity
before your eyes. Right? You know, this Bible don't tell about dead and go even the dead and go and get no better place. It tell you about redemption and so on while you are alive. And by and go to heaven in Jesus' name. No such thing. Alright. We play about the there and then. So we can skip to. So this is the market. This is an aerial view of the world. It's an aerial view of the market. There it is to your right. You need that? Yeah, this is how they see water do it.
You don't need to train more. You need 7 minutes.
All this is still the market. And this is a before picture of it may look like a parish work agency. But this is a section of the town. This one what's written on this one. So now we got supply. Stationery and supply. CHS. Stationery and supply. This is another town. This area so it was a freshly built place. You know what would have helped if you flash the name of the place, just like I'm show the stuff, just flash the name of it across the screen. So this other plaza this, right? This is a wholesale. This is CHS Consolidated Health Services Laboratory. And this here is National Water Commission Office. Okay, yeah, there's a plaza this. Plaza. Advantage General Insurance. What did the hurricane do to this plaza? No. No, this was a big investment in the town. Show the plaza. So this would be the road that the plaza is on. This is our place. Look. This is how the place look. Show the plaza. The plaza. They didn't show the plaza. Right. Where is it now? This is another church. It's like no church no spear in that region. One of the house of the island get knocked down. A long time I see people tell us when I'm listening to the people about things. It's a year of giving. New churches. They can show the church signs still. I might go back to see the plaza. This is that is every single town in Jamaica have people who struggle with our our saints that struggle with mental illness. It just look like a norm, but you know, in the whole scheme of things, that is not all the most I want us to be. Healing is supposed to be at our fingertip, cast out all them demons of national commercial bank. So she will to show us now half of the world. Show us the destruction. We know all this place is supposed to be drug spot hunting. NCB. I don't want to see what NCB looks like now. And the pharmacy there. A lot of people say what that from the best pharmacy. So this plaza. So
No, this is all the destroy. No. Yes, I must say what the jerk man. The jerk man was generated that. But then things that is unrecognizable. In this time there's a bank, same bank over there. So all this year I know was poor people also in place. And then like a shop, then like a bar, and whatever. So then like a clothes, whatever like a business place there in the town. You know, the distance. That's supposed to be the bank that we will see. That will not be the bank. Inside the bank. You don't want from inside the bank. What place that you know? All this gone. So that's it. So another gas station. The gas station. Mm. Total gas station. Total energies. Mm. All right, so and you know what I mean, and how the place will look before this hurricane, and how it looks after. Here I do have that section. Mm, mm. Go down there station. Didn't come back on the nobody not even come back on the business. It's the gas station there before the hurricane. I love water. I want to survive. All right, so hey, shalom, man.
Shalom, Adawan. How about Shimi? How about Barakatah?
How about you, Shai? You fell asleep, or you fell asleep, man.
La, sir.
You ever seen the videos?
Come on.
Yeah. You know. You remember I was telling you about the steel frame building?
Salaki, say that again, Adawan.
I was telling you about a steel structure that the water twist up. So we can't find.
That steel structure wasn't no match for that hurricane.
No match for that. It's the seawater, I know, the seawater or good thing.
Yeah.
So we can't find it back.
It messed up Black River pretty bad.
Man, that place gone. Black River turn, I don't know what now. Some dump. Right, this was the market. This was the fish market. Right. This is the part with the steel structure. It was a market. You seen it?
Oh God.
Hold on. Add the steels. Right, this is it. This was it before the hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people have their goods for sale because it's a market.
Right.
Israelites them going there, you know, do them hustling. And that's what we do. Being cursed in the town, cursed in the city. That's what we do. The stars they have like a star. No big business place they get in there. Alright. So this was it. Big, it was renovated. I think it was newly built. Big steel frame structure.
They sell food too, Adawan.
Come again?
They sell food there too.
Yeah, look a jerk man there, so sell them look a jerking.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the only food man. Or somebody might be there with a staff. You know, a jerk man doing jerk things right there on the roadside. So this is a little areas where the Israelites them feed themselves. It's called the market. That is the town's market. Alright, so all this is before the storm. Not necessarily in the week before the storm, you know.
but it was filmed sometime before the storm.
Right.
Whew. All right, so I don't know. I think this is this is not after. That must be across the road. This is the after. This is after the hurricane.
Hmm.
A lot
That's
of
a lot.
business, a lot of business opportunity gone.
God, that's a big loss. A
That
great loss.
that is the structure. Total failure. Yeah, man. Great loss. Total failure on the structure.
That select out of one if I could. Select it, sir, if I could.
Yeah.
Those steel beams, they bent like they bent
Right.
like they aluminum.
I'm here.
Select out of one. You went out. You went out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. It said no steel beams go on.
Okay. No. I was just saying they bent as if they aluminum or something. Are they? Is that steel or is that aluminum? Okay, I think
Because
you.
what is it?
So like, I want to say that again. You going in and out.
Yeah, internet not fully back as yet. What do you say? If the zinc was aluminum,
Con.
yeah, man, aluminum zinc. They use it to clad the steel frame structure. All right, so here it is to your left, to your right, at the aerial view of it. Gone. Total failure. There's no refurbishing on this. This is a rebuild.
Con.
And this was the bathroom or the structure. That is the fire brigade. That's the fire brigade building. Fire brigade building stand up.
And that is despair. How can we make use of these new opportunities? A lot of them businesses are not gonna build back, People going to just collect them insurance money and move on. Either to a different town or just going to retirement.
rather than
You work
try to
years to
rebuild.
build a business, and then it just gone in one night. Rosewood, ain't it? Except that Black Wall Street was fire. It was firebomb.
Mm-hmm.
You back?
I'm here at one. You so lucky out of one if I could.
Like,
Can you hear me?
yeah. Yes, I'm hearing it.
Okay. So you were saying that something like that discourage people to where they don't want to reinvest in and building it back up. They rather just go to a totally different city.
I am saying that, and maybe that's what is happening. Would happen because they're cleaning up the town, yes, but a lot of them places they're not even owners them not go back there.
Mm-hmm. So like out of one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So are they going like further in ground, and because that area looks like it's off the coast or near the coast.
Yeah, it's between you're either between near the river or near the sea.
Okay.
The town named Black River, but it was named after the river that was there.
Okay.
The river, when you look in the river, it looks black because it's quartz sand that is in the river. So it looks black. So it gets the name Black River. But the water isn't black, the water is clear. But when you look in it, you see black because of the quartz sand. So the town now, the town get its name from the river, Black River. Yeah. But there is a lot of cleaning up taking place. But if you were in an area like that, would you want to go and build back? I mean, when is commercial activity going to return to this place? It's going to take a while, So even if you, as an individual, have money to rebuild, and you're going to rebuild, you'll be like a lone man in the wilderness. Because all these areas need repaving. The government going to find money now, and I think this was the town, the municipality car and bus park region, yes. I think. So if you're rebuilding in this place, maybe what we need to look at is putting up some skyscraper. So when the sea comes in, it can knock over the whole thing. And they might just be surprised. There is the market. Steel structure. Gone.
This is the big astonishment down there. And normally you look on these buildings as place of safeties. You can go and seek refuge in there in time of disaster.
Oh God.
All right. All right. We're going to close out with Isaiah 40:29-31.
Oh God.
Okay. I'm putting it on the street. And then,
Oh God, let me know when you're ready, Adawan. Okay. Come on, sir.
all right, I put it on the screen.
Come on, sir. Book of Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increases strength.
All right, to them that have no might, he increaseth their strength. All right, next verse. Look on the next verse. 29, 30.
Come on, sir. Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 30. Even a youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall.
All right. The youth shall faint and become weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But
But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
they shall run and not be weary, and walk and not faint. All right. So to Israelite brothers and sisters in these regions, you just got to wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Most High. He is going to renew your strength. All right. So, if you didn't jump in a little earlier, to look on the same video, maybe we would have moved through it a little faster and probably touch another one. But anyway, that's how it is. And to those who join, is a like, subscribe, and share our videos. And where is our fundraiser now? My arm is giving me a warm time. Pain at home. All right, so that's it. Anything you add in? The comments, questions?
I saw where the Lord is creating new rivers, like you were saying. Some of the people there were in need of water, and they didn't have any source of clean water, and from the hurricane, water had begun to flow from mountains, and
Right.
and create and create new rivers that wasn't there,
Right.
you know. And I saw that, and, you know, and it just, you know, was just something, you know, just something mind blowing to see, you know, the Lord, um,
Looking out for his people.
right, you know, and give them clean water, you know, from the mountain, you know, just running. And they said if it keep up, you know, it's just gonna, you know, it's just gonna widen, you know, it's just gonna widen and widen, because right now it was only maybe like 4 feet wide, you know, of water just that's flowing, you know, all the way that's coming down from the mountain, you know. But they said if it continue, you know, it's just gonna create a channel through you know, throughout the earth, and you know, to where and just get wider and wider, you know, and who knows how, you know, it could turn into a river. You never know. So, like the Lord providing for His people, you know, in the midst of the storm. I yield, sir.
You know, when Christopher Columbus came out here, when they first it was the Spanish who first came out here. You know, when when they first came out here, there was over 300 rivers.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was said that, you know, there was over 300 rivers on the island.
Come. Did they stop them up, or what did they do?
Well, you know, to plant sugar cane, they go into every deforestation. So
In
they
order
clear
to
land,
select.
they clear land,
Okay.
rain cut, river dry up,
Mm.
don't get enough rainfall to maintain 300 rivers. I don't even think you have 100 here now. Yeah.
Mm.
So who knows? Maybe some of them might open up back.
Open back up. Uh-huh.
Mm.
And see that Salaki Adawan, if I could, when I saw that, I thought about the scripture, and there's the scripture in the Old Testament where you know, every time Jacob would dig a well, the heathens would try, you know, would fight him over the well, you know, and they would stop up the wells of Jacob also, you know. They envied him, you know, and they was jealous of Jacob, um, you know, but he would just go somewhere else and dig another well and strike water. So, you know, it seemed like, you know, same things that our forefathers, they, you know, went through and experienced. You know, those same things are happening. You know, we're experiencing them today. Are you?
Right. I mean, when you read the scripture, it shows the scripture give us a picture of our people in constant turmoil with the other nations. And with the Most High too, because many times we become disrespectful to the Most High, not keeping His commandment, you know, and punishment.
Come.
So we are in constant, even though all the scripture write it, you know, it just make a record of the turmoils, which you don't know the distance between turmoil, the time frame between turmoils. So from one turmoil to the next, how many years pass? You understand me?
The you don't, you say we don't know the time frame between one disaster or one turmoil from the next?
Right, in the Bible.
Oh,
It's only like in Judges,
mm-hmm.
and in Judges, when we were being oppressed by the other nations around, it would tell you like 20 years after, 40 years after, we will start following another nation.
Okay, I understand, sir.
So, when I read the scripture, I get a picture of we being constant turmoil and constant oppression and constant ill will. But that is why you hear them talk. The word they use today is resilience. Oh, Jamaicans are resilient people. Yeah, because they know we are Israelite. That's why they can say, oh Jamaicans resilient. Well, not Jamaican alone resilient. All the Israelite nation are resilient. And they bounce back. So, but this one here, boy, it's widespread. The disaster and destruction is widespread. All right, so that's it.
Come, sir.
All right, so with that, like we said to our viewers, like, subscribe, and share. When I come across our fundraiser, donate some money. We're playing our part in the rebuilding of our people. But our effort is on the people level. We want to go in and touch people's life. Not just to rebuild, but we want to touch them life that they understand, because from what I understand, there's a lot of trauma. They smile and all that, but as them see the rain like it's about to rain, they start to panic. Because trauma, that show you trauma. They remember what happened. So them start getting nervous and all that. So we just want to let them know that the Most High still haven't given up on you, man.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So until next week again, next week Tuesday 9:30. We say shalom. Yahweh Shemar Shabbat.
Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Shabbat.
I learned that ChatGPT works best with detailed prompts, but I hate typing them. So instead, I dictate them using WhisperFlow while walking. When I'm walking, my brain just works differently. Ideas start pouring out.
But ChatGPT's native voice dictation can't handle my stream of consciousness rambling. WhisperFlow cleans it up instantly. Here's what I'd type if I were at my desk. Here's what it looks like when I dictate to ChatGPT. And here's what it looks like when I dictate to ChatGPT using WhisperFlow. Rich, polished, perfectly structured prompts that unlock ChatGPT's true potential. The outputs that I get from these WhisperFlow walking sessions, night and day difference. It's like I went from chicken scratch notes to a client-ready draft.
The best part, I'm getting a ton of work done while also getting my 10,000 steps. Try it and I bet your best work will happen on your next walk. Get WhisperFlow free.
The dance of nature is an ancient rhythm. Every motion contributes to an unspoken choreography of harmony. Every creature has its part.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pullen. Here's what we have in the bulletin.
29 Haitians detained in Portmore operation. Man arrested, 4 firearms seized. And later in sports, Mount Pleasant defaces Universidad O&M in Caribbean second leg final this evening at the National Stadium.
Now the details. 29 Haitians have been taken into custody, this following an operation at Edgewater, Portmore in St. Catherine. According to reports, the police, acting on information, went to an area where the Haitians were spotted. 8 females and 21 males. It's understood they arrived legally in the island. They were granted a 3-day permit to stay, but the majority of them overstayed their time. The group was taken to the Greater Portmore Police Station, where they were processed by the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency. They're expected to be charged and brought before the courts. A man was arrested after authorities discovered 4 firearms hidden in containers sent as aid for Hurricane Melissa. The Jamaica Customs Agency says the firearms were detected after tighter measures were put in place. This following an increase in shipments for relief efforts following Hurricane Melissa. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has cautioned donors not to include illegal items in relief packages. He said the government will maintain the security and integrity of imported aid. The mayor of Savlamar says unemployment is soaring across the parish after Hurricane Melissa. The mayor warns that the storm's impact on businesses has left many residents still struggling to recover.
Hurricane Melissa, a Category 5 storm that swept through Westmoreland last month, forced a number of small businesses in Savannah Lamar to close. This has left many residents suddenly without work.
I could not say for sure, but exact percentage, but it would not be no less than 60%. 60%. Some of them have been completely destroyed. So at least 60%, in my opinion, at least 60%, at least, have been are closed, or have been closed since the advent of Melissa.
Now, according to Mayor of Savannah Lamar, Councillor Dan Reed Delancey, those who've been left unemployed are now faced with the added pressure of having no income as they attempt to rebuild their homes. He says the recovery has been slow in several communities. Residents have also voiced frustration over delays in the arrival of food supplies.
A lot of our residents in Westmoreland here are attached job-wise to the tourism industry. Sandals, South Coast, and some of the hotels in Negril. And these facilities have been closed. So some until some indefinitely, some until mid. Yes, man. We have hotels that are still closed. I was speaking to one constituent yesterday, and she's saying that she doesn't expect to be called back to work until maybe about next year, April.
Government officials have acknowledged that logistical challenges are hindering aid distribution to the hardest hit areas. But the mayor stressed that more assistance is urgently needed to stabilize the parish.
A lot of people are saying that they're not seeing the required level of assistance from government. I must have had parent, being a government agency, has been in the parish, and I can recall on an occasion where they brought in supplies of averaging 120 care packages per division, right? Each municipal corporation was also afforded $250,000 to buy stuff and prepare care packages for citizens as well.
Aliyah Bryant, TVJ News.
With AI, you can create a realistic clone of yourself in just 10 minutes. You can use this clone to make viral social media videos without setting up a camera, lights, or even doing your hair. You can place this clone anywhere in the world, on a beach in Bali, at a studio in New York, or standing next to your favorite celebrity. You can have it read scripts, create ads, or teach a course, all while you're doing something else. 5 years ago, this was impossible to do. Now it's accessible to everyone without needing to spend hundreds of dollars every month on expensive AI subscriptions. The problem is there are so many AI tools and no step-by-step approach to know where to start. This is exactly why the team at ContentCreator.com made the AI Creator course. It's Cyber Monday and ContentCreator.com is having its biggest sale of the year, where you can get our AI Creator course, our viral video effects editing course, and our editing template pack for a crazy low price. Let's start with the AI Creator course. In just 2 days, I'll show you how to unlock the most advanced AI filmmaking and content creation tools without having to pay a cent in overpriced subscriptions. And with these tools, you'll learn how to create scroll-stopping videos that rack up millions of views, craft wildly profitable online ads that blow up your brand, and turn any creative idea into a powerful short film that looks like it belongs on a Hollywood screen. But it's not just AI filmmaking you're going to learn. With AI, you can create any image or graphic you can imagine. You can create full-blown viral YouTube thumbnails in seconds. Your website, your emails, your infographics, your entire business can be built with AI. People are using AI to build full content calendars in seconds. AI can come up with countless viral ideas. It can even script and storyboard your content, all while keeping your unique creative voice. You just need to know the right tools and how to use them. And good news for you, the AI Creator course will teach you all of this and so much more. It costs less than a dinner date with your grandma, but like so many of our students tell us, it will blow your mind. Now, before I show you exactly what you'll learn in this course, I want to ease your mind with a few important details. Number one, this course was designed to help you avoid paying expensive subscriptions for AI tools. We show you the secret ways to access the most popular tools without having to sign up for monthly or yearly plans. Right away, this is going to save you tons of money. Number two, this course is perfect for complete AI beginners and seasoned AI veterans. We have a beginner's crash course that gets you up to speed super fast, and then advanced sections that leave pros who use AI every day completely speechless. Number three, this course is the only AI course that receives weekly content updates to ensure that you are staying on top of all the rapidly changing AI technology. Many of our students say this is their favorite aspect of the program. And finally, number four, this course has a no questions asked refund policy. The only reason we've been able to enroll over 200,000 students at ContentCreator.com is because our number one focus is helping people. If you don't feel like we've helped you, you get your money right back. Okay, let me walk you through everything you'll learn in this program. Up first, we have AI filmmaking. With AI, you can create practically any visual you can imagine. The challenge most people face is the ocean of AI tools to choose from. One tool might be great for animated characters, another is great for visual effects, and one is great with character audio. This course cuts through the noise and shows you exactly which tools you should be using for different types of video content, and we're always updating things. You'll learn how to create visual effects that blow people away. Perfect for viral videos, ad hooks, and YouTube storytelling. You'll learn how to create entire videos from scratch that look incredible. Now, we teach you how to create your own digital clone so you can make yourself the star of your content, or you can create your own unique animated character. I mean, just look at how cute he is. You can even take your dog and turn him into a Pixar movie star. We'll teach you how to maintain perfect character consistency from scene to scene, the superpower to making content that people want to watch. You'll learn the best tools for taking a crazy idea you have and turning it into an incredible short film. Heck, if you want to use AI to recreate a better ending for Game of Thrones, all the power to you. In the course, we also reveal our secrets for making insanely profitable AI ads, like this one here that alone generated over $50,000 in sales for our business. But more on ads later. If you create talking head content, but you hate the room you film in, we even show you how to upgrade your space with AI. It's like magic. And don't even get me started on AI video editing tools. From editing entire podcasts in seconds with a single click, to enhancing your audio, adding captions, magically removing backgrounds, and so much more. AI-powered editing will change the way you create content, and we'll show you how to leverage these tools in the course. Using these AI filmmaking strategies, our students are getting more views and growing faster than ever before.
I learned how to use AI tools, and I went from 0 followers on TikTok to over 15,000 in under 2 months. That's the power of AI.
So that's AI filmmaking. And good news for you, in this course, you're going to learn way more than the best tools and how to create amazing visuals. Up next, we have content planning, script writing, and strategy. The reality is, even if you know how to create incredible visuals, if the idea is bad or no one cares about what you have to say, no one's going to watch. In this course, we'll teach you how to train AI to be an expert in your niche so it's able to come up with golden viral ideas on autopilot. This will allow you to easily fill up your content calendar, which is a major struggle for most creators. Then after the idea generation phase, you'll also learn how to train free AI tools to think and write in your unique and creative voice. Normally, when beginners use AI to write their content, it ends up flopping big time because it's just generic AI slop. But after following our workflow, your trained AI will be able to write exactly like you, and a lot of times, even better than you. You'll get start to finish blueprints for writing viral Instagram reels, TikToks, shorts, and even full-blown YouTube videos. We'll also show you how to write profitable AI ads for any product or service. And of course, for you filmmakers, AI can help write the perfect narrative for your short films. But AI writing goes way beyond just video content. You can use it to write websites, newsletters. Heck, AI can help you write that presentation for work that you've been putting off. I'm not judging. Anyways, up next, we have AI photo and graphic creation. And we'll start with one of my personal favorites, creating viral YouTube thumbnails with AI. Most beginners on YouTube struggle to get views, not because their videos are bad, but because they don't create attractive, clickable thumbnails. In this program, I pull back the curtain and show you exactly how we're creating full AI thumbnails for our channel with over 420,000 subscribers. Normally, I have to take out cameras, set up lighting, put on nice clothes, comb my hair, take a ton of photos, edit them in Photoshop. It could take a whole day to make one thumbnail. And now I can do it in minutes without even getting out of bed. Not to mention, if you needed a thumbnail with, let's say, a shark, you wouldn't need to risk your life to do it. AI created this image here, and it only cost me 8 cents to make it. And it's not just thumbnails. Once you create a digital clone of yourself, you can create any image you want. You can fly around as a superhero, float in outer space, walk off your own private jet. You will spend hours just playing around with this. I promise, it's so much fun, and your friends will love seeing what you create. Oh, and don't forget, we can also turn any of these images into videos. So no more boring stock footage in your content. You can create and use your own personalized AI B-roll. It's way more engaging for viewers. AI can upgrade your product photos, design logos for your brand, create banners for your YouTube channel, even make profile pictures. You could use AI to create all the graphics and the branding for that new website you're building. In this course, you will learn all of this and so much more. This isn't just AI tips and tricks. It is a full blueprint to go from complete beginner to a master AI content creator in a matter of days without needing to buy any camera gear, hire actors, or purchase expensive editing software. Now, for those of you who want to turn your AI skills into a source of income and potentially quit an unfulfilling 9-to-5 job, we've got you covered as well. You'll learn the best beginner and advanced businesses that you can start with AI. And just think about it. Every skill you learn in this course can be packaged and sold as a service. You can literally replace $1 million content team by simply knowing the right tools and how to use them. And in this course, we'll show you how to go out and land your first client and scale a business. Now, we mentioned this earlier, but one of the most profitable things you can do with AI right now is create AI advertisements for products and services. Now, I've been running ads online for years for my own business and for client businesses. Guess what? AI generated ads are blowing up right now. Why? Well, because with AI, there's no limit to what you can create. 2 years ago, if you wanted to feature a Yeti in an ad, you need to spend a lot of money on visual effects. Today, AI can make an entire Yeti-themed ad for a few dollars. That is literally insane. I'd argue that AI ads are the biggest competitive advantage available to businesses right now, but no one is using them because they don't know how. This course solves that. We'll show you the exact workflow we've been using to make killer ads that have generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales over the past 2 months alone. Cody here is getting hundreds of thousands of views on his Instagram and TikTok profile with his AI content promoting his Kando business, and he's now getting orders from people all over the country. The reality is, artificial intelligence is the biggest cheat code on earth that's available to regular, everyday creators like you and me. AI isn't going to replace us. It's creators who use AI that will replace those who don't. The AI Creator course will teach you everything you need to know, and currently we're hosting a massive sale. Combine that with our no questions asked refund policy, and there's literally never been a better time to enroll. Not only will you save $200 on the AI Creator course, during this Cyber Monday sale, you'll also get our viral video effects editing course. This course walks total beginners through the process of recreating the most scroll-stopping trends on social media. We show you how to do it all in the best free software, but we also teach the paid options too. And we even include downloadable footage so you can follow along step by step. If you don't know how to edit videos or you want to get better at recreating the most viral trends that actually get views, this course is your shortcut. But speaking of shortcuts, this insane Cyber Monday sale also includes our YouTube and social media editing pack. This pack is loaded with our favorite tools and templates for editing faster and looking even more professional. You'll get pro-level color grading LUTs, motion backgrounds, dynamic titles, smooth transitions, and more. It'll help your videos stand out even more without spending hours trying to figure out how the pros do it. Altogether, this bundle is worth hundreds of dollars, but right now you can get lifetime access for a single payment of just $98. And don't forget, it's all backed by a no questions asked refund policy, so there's no risk. This sale is ending very soon, so don't miss out. Click that button below and enroll today.
I like making my podcast. I don't like making short clips of my podcast. So the AI chooses the best clips, like maybe this one.
Right now?
Yeah, because it knows what's important. And it actually gives you a score based on how well your clip is going to connect with your audience.
That's so cool.
And it also reframes us to vertical depending on the platform. So in fact, if there were 4 of us, it would do that too. It might do 20 or 30 of these.
Wow.
You see these animated captions?
Yeah.
They're automatic. You just set the style, but it's automatically transcribed.
That's crazy. Does it have any editing capabilities in case you want to tweak things?
Yeah, so there's an online editor right over here, and you can edit using the timeline or this transcript-based editor right here. And you can actually upload your own images or video and drag them onto the timeline.
That is a lot of features.
Many of them are one click, like audio enhancements, AI-generated B-roll. It bleeps your curse words if you need that. Right?
I think the AI is definitely going to choose this clip. This is crazy.
All we had to do was talk about it, and Opus Clip does the rest, and then you just schedule it from right here.
Wow, I pay $30 every month just for a scheduler.
Well, right now Opus Clip is just $14.50, the Pro plan.
Meanwhile, the mayor has provided an update on power restoration in the parish. He says power is slowly returning to affected communities.
In terms of electricity, Negril has electricity, most of Negril, not all, most of Negril has electricity. And about two to 3 days ago, the Savlamar Public General Hospital was also powered up by the JPS. Those are the only places thus far in the parish, to my knowledge, that has electricity. At a recent meeting with the CEO of JPS, I was advised that some parts of the parish might not get back electricity until about May of next year. So it's not looking good for us.
So far, the JPS says power has been restored to nearly 80% of its customers. It warns that some areas may take longer to reconnect due to extensive infrastructure damage. Consequently, it has had to redesign and rebuild entire sections of its network in the affected communities. Noel Holmes Hospital in Hanover now has a field hospital in place. The main facility sustained damage over a month ago during the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Repairs are currently underway on the affected areas. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton provided an update.
The Noel Holmes facility